Alright guys, so in this video, now maybe you can say audio, I'm gonna tell you something about your life that's gonna make you think, and it's a kind of experiment, and I'm 100% sure that if you do this, you will find out so many truth about your life and so many different kind of realization in your life, and 100% the people around you will start to respect you, and you do not have to do anything. This is the best part of this thing that you're gonna do. So what am I talking about? I know one more thing I would like to mention here before saying what I want to say, that this is not something easy. Let me repeat, this is not something easy. You have to actually dedicate your whole mind to it. So what I'm saying here, do this thing for at least 21 days or maybe 30 days if you can. So what you have to do is try to be calm and silent. You have to say very less. Okay, very less means if somebody is asking you something like what is your opinion on this, bro, then you tell him that, oh, I think like this, yeah, this should happen, and kind of a thing. So you're gonna ask, what do you mean? I don't understand what you just said. Actually, there are few steps in this. So first of all, you have to always remember that it's like I'm giving you 500 words, okay, as a recharge, okay, and you have to spend these 500 words for a month, okay. So if you cannot speak 200 words today and 200 words tomorrow, otherwise because if you do that, then the rest of 28 days you have to just mute yourself. You do not have to be say no, you cannot say that because it's gone, okay. So this is what I'm talking about. If somebody asks you something, then you tell him something. So this practice is known as being silent, and I'm 100% sure that if you try to be this try to be like this, then people around you will start to respect you. I know this is gonna make you feel like, what do you mean, I don't think it's gonna work. All right, then why don't you just try it? It has no harm, it will never harm you, because you already know how much silence is. Marcus Aurelius, sorry for the bad pronunciation. uh, you have seen the videos, I mean the audio book and or the book itself, right? How much silence is needed in anybody's life, right? And why silent is so much powerful, right? So this is the number one thing I would like to mention here, that you have to be silent. And one more thing I would like to mention here, that I always fail, because this other thing that I'm gonna say in this audio is try to speak slowly, and I'm practicing that, okay. Because of this video, sometimes I just uh, because of the topics I have to cover, because of the things that I want to say in this, because this is for you guys, right? This is for you to understand, and that's why uh, I feel that, because I think if I am not going to speak fast, then people gonna just leave this audio or video, and they will not even end up watching the meat of the video. And that's why I speak fast in this video sometimes, because I feel like because you already know how much a small span focus these guys have in today generation, because of the option that they have like 500,000 videos on their hand, even more than that. So they have so much option that, so they are not able to decide what to watch and what not to watch, kind of a thing. So their mind is kind of broken, yeah, and including myself, yes, my mind is also broken. If I talk in that sense, that focus thing, yes, I'm working on it. Actually, this is the only part that I'm working with. But I would like to say that I have not damaged my brain that much, because I was never addicted to a reels video or shorts video, because these are the only thing that actually harm you in a very bad way. I know this is a very different audio. I mean, but try to understand this. Okay, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. So now you have my. So now you are watching this whole video. So now I'm gonna try to talk slow and tell you how to speak. Okay. So whenever you are talking slowly, first of all, the psychology of our human brain, they they're gonna see you as a very calm and reasonable person. Okay, they will feel like you are in control, and because of that, they will just they will try to they will see you as a leader, and the reason behind that is you have figured it out something that has made you calm, and because you are calm, it means you know that you're gonna survive for a longer time because you do not have any kind of urgency in your voice, or you know what I'm talking about. You are not nervous, so you must be. I mean, I'm talking about the Stone Age. At that time, there was no language, right? Everybody was like hoo ha hoo ha. There was no language. So whenever somebody used to be calm, people used to think that he must have food. He's not nervous. He must have stored some food for himself, and that's why he's not that nervous, right? So this is the thing that they see. Okay, so they see that you are not nervous, you are not full of anxiety, and that's why you must have food, or you know that you have something in your life that makes you calm, and it just gives them a very positive emotion, because they know that if they are in good grades with you, then they can also survive with your food. You see what I'm saying? So this is the thing that I'm talking about. I know this is a very difficult. Sometimes it's a very generic thing. If I'm being honest, it is a very generic thing. Whatever I have said, it is a very general knowledge. It is. You must have known this, right? But you never knew that, right? Same way I did. All right. So I will name out at least 3 4 things that you have to do while you are in this practice. Number one thing is be calm. Okay, be always calm. Like if anybody tell you something that you didn't like, you take 3 4 seconds of pouch. Okay, and you do not have to react to it. You just say that, oh, all right. You just have to ignore that thing, and it does not mean that you have to show them that you are ignoring that. No, you just acknowledge that, but you do not take it like something which has which has any effect on you. You do not show that. You just calmly, you just acknowledge them. Okay, but you do not have to show any kind of emotion, like you are happy that they said that, or you are not happy that they say that. You just have to say that, all right. Okay, you just have to acknowledge that, maybe in a little bit 51% positive way, but you do not have to show any kind of emotion if that thing that has been said is not a very good thing. Okay, and the other thing is you have to figure out that you are not dependent on anybody, because I think this is a very bad quote actually. One more thing I would like to mention here in the meantime is I do not have any kind of a list right now that I'm making this video. It's a freestyle video or audio, whatever you can say that. So what I was saying here is dependency gets you ducked. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So the more independent you are, the less stress you are going to deal with. Okay, because dependency, whenever you are dependent on someone, the girl or the guy you are dependent on, that have the authority to give you some kind of what do we call that, uh, uh, order. Yeah, you can say that. So he is your captain. Okay, if you are dependent on your family for your food, for your survival, then you cannot, you cannot maintain frame with your family. You cannot expect them to respect you. You cannot expect them to respect you the way you want to be respected, because they are feeding you, man. You are a you're a fucking dog to them. Okay, I know this is gonna sound harsh because you think, oh, I'm a child, I'm not a man. No, 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 no. You have to understand this. If you are dependent on them and then you are trying to maintain frame with them, that's not a good idea actually. That's not a good idea. Of course not. So this is the second thing that is actually necessary, and it is very necessary. And the third one is the monetary thing, the money thing is the core reason of your unhappiness. I know this gonna feel you, then gonna make you feel like, oh, then why Baba and the monk guys are happy? Because their life is totally different than you. Okay, so do not try to compare only one part of your life to their one part of their life. No, this is going to be very bad. This is not how you compare yourself to somebody else. No, if you want to compare yourself to somebody else, then you compare your every single thing to their every single thing. You just cannot just put one thing from them and one thing from your, and then you compare that. Oh my, that's the fuck. I mean, come on. I don't want to curse in this video because I'm already no one in this platform, right? Not even one subscriber I have. So understand this. Please understand this.